Alright, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
Real Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of American society. We're going to start off giving all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. So we just want to hop into a quick sit down, man, about, Jake not being so over righteous. Because, sometimes, Jake can get a little over righteous thinking they can't do certain things. With certain platforms you could use for edification and all of that. And even if you want to have a little folly in your life, it's just, you gotta have that balance. You gotta have the perfect balance in your life. You can't be too over righteous. You can't be overly wicked, which is doing too much folly. It's gotta be like in place. And some Jays can be a little off, and it don't even need to be. Because what you're going to do, all you're going to do is destroy yourself. You're going to end up getting proud. Then you're going to be thinking you know it all. And then what's going to end up happening? You're going to fall out the truth.
That's right. Let's just talk about, knowledge puffed up. But this is Proverbs 11:1. It says, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
Yeah, man. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord. So you gotta have a balance in your life. You can't just be always indulging into the work. Because guess what you're going to do? You're going to destroy your mind, because that's all that's on your mind is doing the work. Even though that's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Be on fire for the truth. But don't overdo it. Because when you overdoing it, overindulging, then you think everything, then you won't have no fun in your life. You're just going to be miserable. Because we already in hell. Why would you make yourself more miserable in hell? It doesn't even make sense.
This is a quick precept for what you just kind of said. Ecclesiastes 12:12. It says, further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. It says there is no end, and much study is weariness of the flesh. So going into what the brother was talking about, you constantly indulging in the word, you got to have that balance as well. All right, to of course with moderation with everything you do, but you got to have that balance with your life as well, dealing with the spirit and dealing with the flesh. Okay, because like the brother mentioned, we already in hell. You don't want to add, until you're already burdened that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, man. All right. You got anything, or you want to grab? I got something else.
I got something. It's Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why should thou destroy thyself? You can't be righteous over much. You can't make yourself over wise. Then you think, man, you got yourself like a damn bookworm, and then eventually what's gonna happen? Like it's the scripture that talk about if you could find it, you eat it too. You eat too much and you vomit it up. Yeah, you can end up vomiting up this. This really for younger brothers, man, coming in this thing, try to find a balance in this truth. You don't want to always just, get your work done. Always continue doing the work, but you just don't want to overindulge. You gotta give your brain a break.
This is the precept you were looking for.
Yeah, let me finish this and then you can go ahead. Be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why should thou die before thy time? Exactly. So you don't want to be over wicked either. Which is being that wicked goes into doing too much, like not folly, not actually wicked, like you committing adultery or something. Not that, but because that's why you got to go into these words. That's all I'm talking about. Like it's doing like folly, having some folly in your life, like drinking too much or whatever. Playing video games too much, going outside too much, probably going to a little bar too much, you gotta have a balance, doing things too much, working out too much,
Dealing with Eve.
Too much, dealing with the woman too much, yeah, exactly, dealing with your children too much, you gotta have a balance. So which letting you know the Lord saying it's okay to have a balance to deal with that thing, because you might want to deal with your woman, you might want to go chill with the kids, you might want to go on a little vacation, you might want to do some things in your life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Jake just be doing too damn much, man. You got it?
Yeah, this is Proverbs 25, verse 16. Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited.
Yeah, exactly. You got to eat something that's sufficient for thee. If you eat too much, you're going to vomit it up. So, man, and then not only that, you could get proud, overly proud, and then now you thinking, oh, y'all wrong, y'all going on. And then you turning into a demon now. Because you thought you know it all. You thought you had all the answers, you know. That's why you gotta have a balance in your life, you know, Akia. You know, you gotta have a balance in your life. Ain't nothing wrong with having a balance. You know, ain't nothing wrong with doing certain things. Ain't nothing wrong with you know, going to take a swim. You wanna go swimming or something, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself right, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with buying a little jewelry if you want to buy something, man. There's nothing wrong with things like that. You know, there's nothing wrong with posting a picture on your Facebook or Instagram if you do have a platform. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it ain't. You know, you just gotta have a balance with it. You know.
That was it on that verse. I got something. Unless
you got some. No, you got some. Go ahead. 1
Corinthians 8:1. It says, now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. It says, knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. You know, and charity goes into brotherly love, affection, benevolence. All right. But it said knowledge puffeth up. You know, like the brother was talking about, you know, being too much, you know, indulging into the word. You know, you can be filled with pride, and, you know, that pride can get to your head, you know, but in so many words, like he said, knowledge puffeth up, and charity edifieth. All right, so the main thing that we trying to do is edify the body, you know, because why are we trying to build up the elect to get up out of here? That's the main, you know, goal and thing that we after, man. You know, trying to get deliverance. We want salvation, man. Exactly. You know, that's all I want.
No, we ain't looking to make a future here, but you know, it's just you don't want to overthink it and blow your mind up, you know. Ain't because look, if the Lord would have said everything, hey, look. It says, where there's no sin. Can you grab that?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get that to back up that one you just read. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 10:13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord Yahweh brought upon them strange calamity and overthrew them utterly. Because when you start thinking you know everything, you're going to pour out abominations. Like, look at Nasty Nick, man. He coming up with a Dan doctrine, you know. That was because he overindulging, always thinking he knows something, trying to get in the scriptures, you know, and just doing too much, like he want to be on a level. Or look at Elements. The nigga is really getting done away by the Elements. He thought he knew it all, and you know, overdoing it, and you know, look, man, you ain't got to do all that. Just find your light and flow into it. Find out what your light is. Don't go outside of your light and then do too much. You know?
I got that precept we were looking for. This is Romans 4:15. Because the law worketh wrath, for where no law is, there is no transgression.
Hey, there's no transgression. So it's not a law. It's not no law saying you can't do certain things. It's not a law saying you can't get on social media platforms. It's not a law saying you can't go have a drink at a bar. It's not a law saying that. It's no, you know, it's not a law saying that you can't go deal with the woman. If you know, it's not no law against that. It's not no law. It's like it's just look, man. It's just having a balance. You know, have a balance in your life. That's all it is. You know, the Lord ain't gonna put too much on you can't handle, man. You know, we are the little enjoyment we get in this you know, in this hell, man. You don't, you know, you want to have a little enjoyment in your life. Sometimes you gotta you know, if you ain't got a woman, then go talk to a woman, man. Maybe you do need a woman in your life. You know, maybe you do need to go out more and go take a walk and just enjoy the weather. Maybe you do need to probably get into some type of sport. You know, maybe play a little basketball, football, or something, just so you won't overly go crazy. Because And it's hell, man. It's sorrow, man. You worry, cause hey, don't get me wrong. We ready to get the hell up out of here, like sooner than soon. I mean, how about Shemel Shah been showing that? Just flow into your light. Do what you gotta do. You know, that's all we got. You know, I can, you know, stay. You know, all we can do is fight to stay in the light that we in and do the best that we could. You know.
That's it, man.
You asshole.
Nah, that's it.
Trying to think of another scripture. That's pretty much it, man. We ain't gonna beat the dead horse, man. You know, hey man, just do what you gotta do. Continue, you know, building yourself up so we can get salvation. And let's just stay on point. I can, you know, don't overdo it. You know, the Lord always. It's always about a just way. You know what? Matter of fact, it's another one that said, not the false balance. I think it's another one about balancing.
Yeah, I was actually looking for it. I was having a hard time finding it.
So another one talking about balance. I know it was.
It definitely is.
Try to pull it up.
Proverbs 16:11. It says a just weight and balance are the Lord's, and all the weights of the bag are His work.
That's a good one too, because hey, the Lord it's about that balance, man.
This is Proverbs 20:23. Diverse weights are an abomination unto the Lord, and a false balance is not good.
That's it. Yep. And man, a false balance is not good. So you gotta have balance in your life. Have some balance. You know, enjoy the little things that you can enjoy. And just don't do nothing wicked, you know. Don't be doing nothing that's going off. That's it. And that's all you got to do. And continue doing the work. Don't make the truth harder. Don't make the truth harder than what it is. Cause that's what sometimes, you know, some Akim would do. Make the truth harder than what it is. And it's not even. Come on, man. You're doing too much. Just relax. You know. Do what you got to do. And then, you know, that's all we got to. That's you know, just stay on point, Akim. And, you know, this is, you know, more to, you know, young brothers, you know, this, but first and foremost for us as well, you know, because we could probably be over too much, be overthinking things and, you know, bugging out, like, oh man, I don't want to do that, because, you know, sometimes you got to stop overthinking. You know, Jake overthink too much, and Jake want to be so deep. Stop being so deep and just follow your light and flow. So with that, we're going to give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Kakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that's sincerely doing this work. Keep pushing and doing the work. And your few sisters that are listening and learning, continue doing that and being obedient to your husband. And let's just keep going until we get up out of here. Shalom, Barakathun, and the ball.